Awesome. Very awesome. And also, you know what's awesome? Good evening and good morning to everyone out there in the world. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Lord Monicary again doing a live reaction, live read, but it's kind of special because you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Hey, hey, do you know what time it is? It's Berserk time! Yes! We got a new chapter of Berserk. It's been 2 months since we had the last chapter. That was 370. Yeah, 370. Now, we got the latest chapter from the team of Kentaro Miura. Kentaro Miura, rest in peace, R.I.P. The continuation of the epic. One of the most influential fantasy fictional books, mangas, comic, whatever you call it, however you depict it, however you interpret this. This is one of the most influential fantasy epic of the modern time. It has influenced numerous mangas. You can even say books. And you can definitely 110 and freaking 1,000,000% guarantee that it has influenced gaming. Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Elden Ring. I would even dare say Final freaking Fantasy. Because Cloud won't have that freaking Buster Sword if it isn't for guts. Quote or don't quote me on that, doesn't matter. A lot of people believe that, and I do too. Any of y'all who say that ain't the case, that's fine by me. It's not an argument. I'm a fan of Berserk. A lot of people are a fan of Berserk. Just like one of the comments, not the comments from my end, but one of the comments of a member of the Trash Taste guys mentioned that if you put Berserk as your number one in your list, even though it's not number one on any person's list, people will understand. Similar to FMA, if you put FMA on the top of your list as your number one pick, as the best of something, no one will judge you. People will understand. Someone should make a list. Someone should literally make a list of potential number ones that people will not argue with. You know, something like, for example, I like FMA because hence why FMA is at the top of my best anime list. And nobody's going to question that because people understand that FMA is so good. But at the same time, a lot of people doesn't have FMA on the top of their list, but it doesn't matter. They respect that FMA is at the top of your list. It's pretty much like a general thing that if FMA is the top of your best anime list, or Berserk is at the top of your best anime list or best fiction list in the anime or manga community, it's a no-brainer, or it's something that's not a lot of people will contest. Someone should make a list like that of the top ones that you can decide to put somewhere, and no one will ever, and I mean no one will ever contest it. So, let's get started with this chapter. Yep, we got depressed. We got deep pressure guts. I don't know how to name that. I want to give guts a name here. I love Berserk, but the people that say that they feel sorry for guts for what happened last time. Don't get me wrong. I understand that you feel that way, but I don't. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel depressed with guts. Not because I don't feel sorry for him to an extent. I kind of do, but so tiny. It's so tiny to a point that I would even say that I'm playing the smallest violin for Guts, because I know that Guts will recover. And at the same time, I know that this was coming. Berserk has been out for so long. Let me just do a quick Google search here, guys. Berserk has been serialized. Let's see. Serialized. Serialization of Berserk since 1989. This series has been ongoing 3 years from the time I was born. 1986 was the year that I was born. And this was made when I was 3. When I was 3 freaking years old. That's how epic this is. Because it's been so long. And sadly, the author is dead. But it's now being continued by his best friend, quote unquote, who he has provided his thoughts and all supposedly the ending for Berserk. And he's not the one who's making the manga. He is just the one telling how things should work. And Kentaro Miura's team are the ones who are drawing, who are penning, who are providing all the details, because they can draw as good or even better than Miura himself. All right, let's continue. Let's continue with the chapter. Open up, Guts. Guts. You see Shirk pretty much going astral form. Seeing that Guts pretty much has kind of abandoned the Demon Slayer, or the Dragon Slayer, sorry. We see Guts crying, remembering those times, those days that he has faced demons after demons, apostles after apostles, fighting to his last breath. Crawling tooth and nail just to save everybody, save himself, save everybody in his group, save Casca, and all that, all the bloodshed, all the pain, all the bodies ain't enough. Isn't enough. Will never be enough. Why? Why, you ask? Why, you ask, it ain't enough? Because Griffith is a freaking god. And what is Guts? May I ask? Who is Guts? What is Guts? He's just human. He's just a guy who just doesn't want to give up. Who will not give up. Who can't give up. Who doesn't have... The word give up doesn't exist in this man's vocabulary, brain existence. That's who he was until now. Sorry, Guts, man. Hey, it's the what's that? The miniature horse. Let me have fun a bit here. Huh? Can't I? Yeah, I can. Can't do it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Shriek. Memories of Guts and his sword. And she sees Griffith. Guts! It can't be. Gut is Guts! Everything. It was all for nothing. It was all for... Sorry, guys. I'm just really not feeling this. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling this at all. I love Berserk. I really do. But the main reason one of the driving force for me about Berserk is the day that literally Guts shoves his freaking sword into the chasms of freaking Griffith's cavity up to his freaking dirty piece of crap mouth. That's what I want. That's what I want to see come the end of this series. Guts getting his due. That's what I want. And I hope I am gonna get it in the future. But right now, I expected this. From the time that Griffith appeared in front of Guts. The time that literally it was plastered all over Twitter, plastered all over the internet, Facebook, everywhere, that Miura died. My hopes was taken. Everything was taken away from me. Until the day that his best friend decided I will continue Miura's legacy. With the help of his boys. With the help of Miura's team. The hope of seeing that visual remains. And I remembered the final panel. The last panel that Miura authored himself. Griffith's on the freaking island, y'all. And Guts was still Guts. He ain't a god. He ain't supernatural. Yes, his armor is supernatural. You can say his insane strength is supernatural. But he ain't no supernatural being. He ain't gonna kill a god. He ain't gonna kill someone that can create matter out of freaking nowhere. He ain't someone who can manipulate souls. He ain't someone who can create freaking life or mutate people. The freaking apostles. This is the story of Guts, the struggler, the person that struggles, the person that carves literally through stone, through wood, to literal flesh, just to get something out of it, just to get something from something, just to get a freaking W. So this depression arc that we are seeing right now, I expected this. To be honest, this was a long time coming. By the time that I figured out, that I found out that Berserk was going to continue, and I remember that Griffith was on the freaking island and Casca's back to who she was, I already had my brain crunching. Literally going times 10 on the idea that Casca will betray Guts to an extent somewhere in the future. Not to literally betray him, but to team with Griffith just to get Griffith, just to get Griffith's trust. And then Casca, maybe for some reason, during the final battle, will stab Griffith. But in the end, will die, and then Guts will probably go Super Saiyan or something. I don't know. Will probably use the Behelit that he still has. Guts still has a freaking Behelit with him. And that's the only way I can think of. That is the only possible way he can go toe-to-toe, mano a mano against Griffith. That he himself subjugates himself. He himself gets swallowed by the Behelit because of the desire to kill the one who deserves a freaking beating of his life. All right, let's continue. So, Shriek pretty much was pushed back into his real body. Everybody's pretty much leaving Gus to his state. Didn't kill himself like hell. Sooner or later. Sorry, what is it? Sooner or later it all sinks deep down to be torn apart. Everything submerging. The dark, cold seafloor, including my voice. Hey, Sonia, are you listening? Hello? Sonia, are you still here? The insane little girl. To think that the shamaness of the hawk is stargazing. You really don't have to come to the outskirts of the city for shamaness. Sir Lucas and even General Grunbeld. What are the wings of the hawk doing at the port? He's back. Huh? Is she welcoming the morning star? Sod. Sonia. Welcome back, Master Griffith. Okay. Not to question or degrade the capabilities of the Berserk crew, but what the hell is this? What abomination is this? That ain't Zod. And who are those? I know that Griffith's head is small here and also Casca's, but come on. This is beyond low tier Berserk level of art. The details are amazing, but hey, guys, I love Berserk. And look, the art style came back to what it was, the beautiful art style, even though I hate this motherfucker. But come on. This is weird. This is weird for Berserk to have this kind of art. But at the end of the day, details are details. It's still amazing. Hell, it's better than what I can put out when it comes to freaking art. It's better than what I can put out. So far, it's that. Is it very eventful? No, because I knew that Depression arc is coming. Someone's gonna slap on freaking Guts' face to say, wake up! Wake up, dude! We still got a lot of ways to go. We gotta save Casca. We gotta beat up that son of a bitch that's on Falconia or whatever. We gotta freaking finish Mura's legacy. We gotta end this. Question is, will there be another chapter next month? I don't know. Will there be another chapter in the next 2 months? I hope so. If there's gonna be like bi-monthly, that's absolutely fine by me as long as the story continues. So for now, hopefully you guys are entertained. Hopefully you guys are awake. Hopefully you guys are happy, rejoicing for what you have witnessed today. The greatness that is Berserk and the greatness that is moi. For literally sharing to you one of the best, if not a lot of people would say the best manga, seinen, story, epic fantasy out there. That is Berserk. So for y'all, have a great week. Have an awesome weekend. Keep smiling. And too sweet to everyone.